Timing is perfect.
Right. Welcome back to another episode of Collection Wars, everybody. Thank you for joining us again on your Saturday night. We have a special show for them today, right, Michael?
Man, Gabe, it seems like we have a special show every Saturday, right? Man, it's so good to see you again, Gabe, dude. I can't wait for our Saturdays or our pre-recordings because, hanging out with you and our guests, I love every minute of it.
And there's so much good stuff coming down the pipes.
It's unbelievable.
We got some great shows lined up the next couple weeks as well. And we have something actually very special coming up as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. Can you talk about it?
Why not? I mean, that's what we're all family here. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me how about this?
Yeah, I want to hear what's up.
Let me show them this. Let me post this really quick, and then
he's doing it. R2, chill out. Sorry, guys. He's
R2 gets excited, and
crazy.
It's
just kidding. Don't get all feeling.
It happens. So I want to let me show you guys something really quick here.
Yeah.
So we have a very special thing that's going to be happening, and let me show you a little something you see there. We may have bought some Disneyland tickets for Galaxy's Edge, and we got a few of the buddies going. So looks like at the end of the month, right, Michael? We're going to be meeting.
Yes.
Me and Michael for the first time.
Yes, it's so crazy.
Galaxy's Edge, and it's going to be Michael, Lee, Joseph, Sean, David. It's going to be a blast. So I'm excited. I am.
You know what, Gabe? I was talking to Denise this morning, and she was saying to me, she's like, it's really cool that you guys it's going to be just the guys, and we're getting out. We're going to go hang out at the Falcon and do all that fun stuff. But most importantly, what this channel has brought to Gabe and I, which is friendships. Yeah. And that's what this is all about, is the collecting and the friendships. And it's crazy because when you're so geeked out and you've got all these friends that you've met all around the world, really, and then finally we're going to get to meet up with a lot of them that are our real close friends that, we didn't know exist before Collection Wars. And Gabe, I'm so blessed to have you as my sidekick on this show. And, we're growing. This channel's growing in 6 months. Just having such a blast. The industry guests that we're having, these people that are coming on, like we're going to have Yins tonight that we're going to get ready to get into. It's just such a blast. And hey, by the way, what do you think? Smelter Droid. I worked my ass off on this guy. And here he is, man. Super cool. Archie, you like him? What?
Michael.
They get jealous that the droids is
So just really quick. I mean, look, we got the crew all in the house. We got Guillermo up. I call you Guillermo because that's got to do it. Got Dark Knight Archives. We got Joseph. We got Harry. We got Pete in the house.
What's up, guys?
Scott, Aqua. Hey, from Germany. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. I know it's really early in the morning over there, and when we bring our guests on, we need to give them a round of applause because it's like 4 a.m. over there. So we got the Collector, Graham, even the Collector. I just saw he got an awesome tattoo. Really cool one. Yeah. We got David up in the house. We got Sean. We got Ken. We got Scott. We got Justin, Left Coast Graphics. Lee, what's up, Lee? Man, it's a full house tonight. It's gonna be fun. So let's bring on Jens.
Let's do it, man. Super cool dude.
Jens from Legacy Arts. Let's bring him on.
What's up, guys?
How are you, man? Thank you for joining us. I know
thanks for having me on the show, man.
Yeah, no, we were so excited to hear that you agreed to jump on. And again, the time difference, I get it. And again, thank you so much for making some time for us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So either you've been up all night. I don't see any bags under the eyes, Jens. So
No.
you're either an early bird, bro, or you've been
Come-
up all night and you're going to crash right after the show.
Yeah, you woke. Have you? Is this morning for you, or are you just late night?
It's late night. It's late night.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll be respectful. Don't worry. We won't. It won't be a 3-hour show like
2.5, maybe 2.5. No
maybe
more.
2 hours.
Right.
No, we'll keep it short. So Jens, yeah. So let's jump into it. What sparked your passion for Star Wars, just in general, like
Star Wars. Yeah, it's my passion. I love Star Wars since my childhood, and I love doing art. I love creating stuff, and I remember watching the movies as a kid with my grandmother, and I was always fascinated of the look of Star Wars, this used old look, this dirty look, and it's really my passion, and
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a fan and collector.
Awesome. What kind of stuff do you collect? I mean, obviously,
I started collecting about 10 years ago, and I started with the 3.75-inch figures.
okay.
And later on, I collected 6-inch figures, and now I'm in the 6 scale.
Got it. All right. So you're moving up. You're moving up in.
They don't have third scale, or we'd be into third scale pretty soon. You know.
I know you're going to be in quarter and then 1/3 and then life size. Man,
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Man.
So Jens, what was your first kind of like Star Wars movie memory? Like which movie were you kind of most into when you were a kid?
My memory is A New Hope, and it's also my favorite movie because that's where it's all started on Tatooine.
Yeah.
And I'm so fascinated. I love Tatooine. I love Mos Eisley. I love the buildings, and I love all this weathering style. And the scene which I remember when I was a child is when Luke was attacked by the Sand People.
Yeah.
That's the scene what I remember. And I also loved the Battle of Endor when I was a child.
Okay. Yeah.
That was also when they were fighting the Ewoks. I loved it.
Hey, Jens, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 35.
Okay.
Wow. So Star Wars New Hope being your favorite film. I don't know if it was actually your first film that you saw, but the fact that it's your favorite, that's really cool, man. That says a lot.
Yeah.
It does, yeah, and we talk about that a lot. It's always a generational thing. My first memory was Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So for me, that's kind of my favorite. But yeah, that's interesting that A New Hope for you, and you like the desert, you like the dirty, grungy, look. That's cool.
That's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing you can say that. I love your background, bro. It's like, damn it, man! Another show that's going to cost me and a lot of the viewers money. It's like,
I know. So speaking of, Jens, what got you into making models and dioramas and stuff like that?
Yeah, I always loved when I was a child. I loved playing with my toys, and even when I was a child, I created some landscape with the stuff which I had. And later on, when I started collecting the figures, I thought, man, these figures are so awesome, but you don't have any buildings for them. And I thought, yeah, man, you should create some dioramas.
mm-hmm.
And I was searching in the internet for dioramas, and my inspiration was a guy from UK, and he made these small dioramas for 3.75-inch figures. And I get in touch with him, and we chat, and so this guy, he was my inspiration. And after the convention in Germany, we had the Star Wars celebration. After that, I started making my own dioramas. And the first big project which I did was the cantina in 3.75-inch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And
Yeah.
Michael's a big fan of dioramas. He loves dioramas.
Yeah, I absolutely am. Thanks for bringing that up, Gabe. Yeah, so it's one thing to get into building dioramas, and there's so many people that have what it takes to do it, but yet there's a lot of people that don't. And for somebody like you to be an enthusiast, and then to get into building your own and kind of learning the paint and the weathering techniques and everything that you've done, it's absolutely stunning. You would never know. I mean, it's very professional, and how you, I mean, yeah, it's crazy because I remember seeing a couple of your posts on YouTube, and then I was like, holy crap, because you can have the 6 scale figure, but having, and I've said this in some of my personal videos, having the diorama around it just takes your whatever that may be. If it's a figure, it takes it to a whole new level. And man, I can just stare into my dioramas forever.
Yeah.
I love bringing the figures to life.
Yeah, and that it does that, and it's funny because we had our boy Matt. I call him Matt Arnold.
He's an awesome guy. Yeah,
he really is. And we talked a lot about your stuff, and that I know he's a fan of yours as well, and he's purchased a few of your items and whatnot. And just seeing that, I'm like, man, we got to have this guy on. And can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing now when it comes to legacy arts? Are you building these things and then selling them, or are you taking in commissions as they come?
First, I did this in my free time.
Yep.
I'm doing this for 8 years now.
Oh, wow.
And since last year, I start doing this in full time.
Okay. Good for you, brother.
Started with the Outpost One Museum.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the first time I went to the Outpost was last year in January.
Yep.
And they have an awesome life-size exhibition. It's really amazing what they did. And I showed them some of my pictures of my dioramas.
Okay.
And they were impressed. And so that time I only did the dioramas for the 3.75 and the 6-inch figures. And they asked me, man, could you also do 6 scale? And I said, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And they took my contact details, and 6 months later they gave me a call and said, hey man, would you like to build a cantina 6 scale? I say, yes, let's do it, man.
So I want to show that. I want to show a little trailer for some of the work you did with Outposts really quick, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, and hey, real quick, Gabe, right before you hit that.
Yeah.
So Gabe and I have brought this up a little bit in the past. So Outpost is like on a whole other level of like on the collecting side of gallery. So they have come in and bought pretty much a bunch of acreage that has buildings on them, and they've completely revamped these buildings. Am I right, Jens?
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I guess what these guys are doing, and we can let Jens talk about it a little bit later on in the show, but this Outpost One has created not just the life-size dioramas. I mean, we're talking life-size snow speeders, life-size tanks from Rogue One.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. And then they've got an exhibit with nothing but 6 scale, a whole section of building, just on 6 scale. And then here we go. Let's take.
And that's what you worked on, right, Jens? On the 6 scale side of it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let me play it really quick for everybody to see it.
It's amazing.
And I'm gonna actually I'll leave us on. It didn't make a big difference in size.
Yeah. There you go, Lee. Mm.
Die Reise in eine weit entfernte Galaxie. Outpost One.
That is so cool. So you got to work with them on some of these awesome pieces, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So let's
It's a unique place. It's a unique place.
Yeah.
and with, oh, sorry, that's me. I forgot to stop it. So what did you work on specifically on this one, on that for them?
So I didn't work on the life size.
Mhm.
I'm working on the 6 scale hall,
Mhm.
and this is in progress.
Mhm.
And yeah, the first thing which we started was the cantina. And now we did some other buildings, and yeah, we're making Mos Eisley in 6 scale.
That's crazy. So
Yeah, crazy.
I have some pictures of that you shared with us. Maybe you could walk us through kind of what we see. And I know a lot of it is your work that you offer to clients, right? And people could buy some of these off, right, and commission them from you.
People can buy it, and often people come to me and they gave me their ideas, and yeah, I'm bringing their ideas to life, and also I involve them in the building process,
Yeah.
and also share with them all the steps in the making till the diorama is finished, and
Wow.
they're always satisfied, and they come back every time.
There's no-
Absolutely. I've seen some of these pictures and it's whew.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'll tell you what, when somebody spends money and they're getting something commissioned, Shazam,
Yeah.
Yeah,
better than getting updates and pictures of the work that's being done. I get that with my studio scale models. Bad ass, bro. That's all
Look
I
at
got.
that.
That thing is unbelievable. Look how
Yeah.
huge that shit is, dude. That is unbelievable.
Crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah, it's huge, and yeah, it was also a challenge making this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet. So can you kind of walk us through what are some of the materials you use? Is it like
The main
actual?
material which we use is foam.
Okay.
It's solid
Yeah.
foam,
Yeah.
and then it's you call it a speckle.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah? Then we make all this texture in the walls,
Yep.
and the painting is with acrylic,
Mhm.
and you know we have lots of electronics in there. So the main material what we use is foam.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at
Yeah,
that.
and the guy next to me,
Yeah.
it's my father-in-law.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. His name is Ali, and he is 79 years old.
Good for him.
And we started this thing together 8 years ago.
Oh, good, man. So it's a family thing. I love that. That's amazing.
It's a family business,
Good.
and we're doing the stuff together, and we enjoy it, and we share the passion in creating the stuff, and yeah,
You have to have a good sized shop when you're
me,
starting to
yeah,
create those.
I love that, man.
yeah, he has man's craft, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the details of some of the like the lights that you've got inside.
Yeah.
You walk in there when, hey, no droids are allowed in here.
Yeah.
I mean, the details, it's amazing.
Droid detector, yes.
And
Yes.
you get the right. I mean, look at it. You're you're getting it spot on. Like you're getting the signs. Yeah, and you're right. Like I see the little droid detector right there.
I never knew that was called a droid detector.
Or I don't know what it really is, but that's what I always called it.
A droid scanner, yeah.
The droid
That's badass.
Yeah,
that
and
is so cool.
that day we had Famie Taylor. She is next to me.
Oh, okay.
And the Graham Scott. He did a lot of stuff for the Outpost One exhibition, and they made a life-size figure from Famie Taylor,
Oh,
and she came to visit her life-size figure, and then we showed her the cantina, and she was very impressed.
oh, that's great, man.
Had a good time. Yeah.
Look at that cantina. Look at the detail on it.
Yeah, you can. That's when you see from the inside.
That's very cool. The way so when you walk around the exhibit, you can look down and see the details within the exhibit. Correct?
Exactly. Yeah, you have the chance to look inside.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. Seeing the 6 scale stuff, I talk to a lot of my buddies, my collector buddies that are on the show frequently and whatnot, about some of our future builds and what we want to do in the gallery and expansions. And we talk about life size versus 6 scale. I don't know what it is, but 6 scale is just so. I've always liked little, army, dioramas, and that's why I did, some of the Dagobah and the Sandcrawler and whatnot. But being able to look at the smaller dioramas and whatnot, I love seeing that stuff. It's just the details in there and whatnot.
6 scale is it's a perfect scale. It's not too small. It's not too big. It's just right.
Yeah.
So what we got here? We got so the interiors.
Alcova.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also buy this on my website.
Okay, cool. So this is one of the, and we'll actually look through your website in a little bit to show everybody all the stuff you can get. But look at, I love it. I love the little light. I mean, because these have to be like tiny little lights.
Yeah, there's a lot of details. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
So do these, if you don't mind me asking, Jens, so like that, what you're showing right there, which I'm on board. We'll talk after the show. So the table and the chairs, is that Sideshow or is that Jens?
It's 3D printed.
Perfect. That's all I need to know.
Print and painted, yeah.
So that all comes with the diorama. You get the props with it.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Look at that. I love that.
Yeah, and that's a smaller version of the Cantina Alcove, which you can display in IKEA Detolf display.
Oh, so it fits perfectly in one of these details.
Smart.
Many people, they don't have much space, so I give them the chance to have this also. Yeah,
that's not only smart but very, very considerate of you, because you're right. A lot of the 6 scale collectors rely on those details. Like that's the go-to for 1/6 collectors.
Yes,
that's amazing.
Yeah, we had a few viewers that commented, I love the dioramas. It's just the space. And that's what's really cool is you, for the viewers out there that love 6 scale, you could come up with whatever theme that you want as a background, like a building or whatever, and then just create that one little environment, which is all you need in that space, which is perfect.
Yeah. And I mean, the comments are blowing up right now. And I would be, if I wasn't trying to be respectful with your time, I'd be putting up all those. But if one comes up, Michael, you need me to put up, let me know.
I will. I sure will.
So here's the Greedo. Man, these cantina scenes are, awesome.
And then the colors, like the colors, the light, the slight like blues and the reds are, I guess it looks almost pink. I mean, that's what the cantina had. I recognize all the details.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's perfect. The weathering is perfect. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
So here's an exterior Mando scene.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the poster. I mean, look at that, guys.
Yeah.
The detail to that there's a little poster on there with the it's not IG-88, I'm sure, right? I'm sure it's the IG-11 or what's his name?
Yes.
Yeah, look at dismantle on site, 20,000. That's so cool. And that attention to detail, I think, is what I mean, obviously, your dioramas are impressive regardless, but those little details, I mean, just take it to another level. Really.
Yeah. I pay a lot of attention to these details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shows. It shows very much. Ian.
That's what it makes unique.
Yeah, I mean, look at you got the Mando skull up here, right? Like the Mandalorian or the Mythosaur skull, right
Yeah.
here. That's so cool. Oh, and even a wanted poster, and it
Yeah.
looks like it's
From
the
Mando and the China.
That is cool.
Hey, Jens, you know what blows my mind, and I don't know if it's because it's over in Europe, area on that side of the world, but I find it not that I'm not saying that it is, but it seems like, for example, the gentleman that's putting together Outpost One. And by the way, if he's watching tonight or if he's going to be watching the recording, I want to give my hats off to you, bro, because what I've done has not been easy, and what you're doing is on a whole other level. And I and so many Star Wars fans out there respect you so much for what you're doing. But what my question is like how he finds all of the people like to create the life casts of the face and the people like you, Jens, that are so talented. He's so lucky to know, like, if I knew that you were only an hour and a half away, dude, you'd be working for me full time. So I don't know how what it is, but it just seems like over in Europe that things come about a lot easier when it comes to this type of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a closer community. Is that the case, Jen?
Yes, the community is it's closer. Yeah.
It's crazy because it's like George Lucas went over there to be on the down low, right? And it was cheaper and did all his productions and whatever over there. And that's where everything's found, because everybody knows if you're going to find like original stuff, a lot of it's coming from Europe. That's where it was all done, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. Look at this one. I love that. This is probably one of my favorite kind of like images from the Mandalorian. I love those stormtrooper helmets on the spikes.
Spikes, yeah.
And
so
that's a doable diorama, right, Gabe? That's doable for any person out there that just wants to have something around there.
And that's I think for me that's perfect too, because is that only like like an L shape? Like, is it only 2 walls or is it 3?
Yeah, like you said, an L shape.
Okay.
And it fits also inside the IKEA Detour showcase.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so imagine that. Like, imagine having that on one of your detox, perfectly displayed. It showcases the figure, and look at how awesome those stormtroopers look. Beautiful. I love it. So we got another one here.
Yeah, that's really cool. Those are challenges. It's neat how you create the little boxes and whatnot. That's badass. Love it.
Yeah. So Jens, is all the little accessories and all that, you're saying you're 3D printing most of them, but yeah. Okay. So none of them are casted already, like in resin or something to make.
And I'm working with a 3D designer from New York, and he's a very cool guy. He's very talented, and his name is Edson, and he goes by the name of Figureworks.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of him actually.
Yeah, and he's very talented, and he did a lot of this 3D design for me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because like,
for example, the door, you see.
Yeah. Look how cool that is. And again, like, look at just these little detail like this, that little pad. Yeah. I mean, just to get that little light right there. Like,
very tiny.
Yeah. Are they LEDs? Or are you using fiber optics, or it just depends on?
It's LEDs. Yeah.
LEDs.
Very cool.
So do these normally? So on the back, I would assume there's like a little battery pack, a little on and off button.
Yeah, that's battery operated. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Beautiful. Here's a close-up shot. Yeah, because like even this, like look at that lamp right there. Like it's now, are this something like that? Is that out of the show, or is this something like you guys kind of work together to conceptualize?
No, these lights were seen in the show.
Okay, so everything, yeah,
screen
accurate. Okay,
screen accurate. Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm.
Look at that. Here's another one. Right? Is it the? Oh,
I have it also here in my bag.
let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, I love seeing that. We gotta look. You gotta let us see that stuff.
Here.
Damn,
Look at
dude.
that.
You gotta let us see that stuff, bro. I mean, I gotta.
No.
Oh my gosh, I love the job of that.
Well, we're getting we got some.
I know, dude. I'm
coming
just.
up, but look at that.
Yeah,
You
look at
know-
it. He's got the droid thing box right there.
I know.
Holy crap, dude! Start on mine, bro. I'm telling you right now. Get started, Chief.
I know.
Oh my God, Jens. Dude. I wonder, Denise, I hope you're watching tonight because she, with her body, she loves like the little plates.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Very cool, huh?
Yes.
Very cool.
I almost just want that by itself. Right? Like that's such a cool thing.
Yeah, and from a distance, you don't see the actual lights in there, dude. It's so bad.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say is, looking at, I'll come back to these pictures, but looking at the diorama behind you, I don't know if this is something maybe you're already working on, but a lot of people picked up that sideshow Rancor.
All right, let me.
Which is pretty close to 1/6 scale. All I'm saying is that imagine having that top.
A cave.
Yeah. The cave.
All right, it's on. I'm telling you right now, Gabe. It's official, guys. I want the Jabba on the top, and I want the cave underneath it. I want that, Jens.
Okay. You got it.
I want that, and I will build a special deal for the 6 scale, and I swear to you, it's going to be badass. I that's what I want to do. With a little bit of downlighting on him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be an honor, man.
I promise you, if you put that out where you did a top and a bottom, just from our watchers alone, I guarantee you're gonna get so many orders. Maybe we should do a collection war exclusive of that one.
I know, right?
Exactly. We're gonna do it, yeah.
Yeah, you're such a cool dude, Jens. You're a good man.
Thank you, man. You too, man.
So, let's check. Yeah, let's keep on going because you have so.
Look at that! Look at that, dude.
I love that.
Yeah. So is that a 3D print, Jens, or did you make that?
It's that was designed for me, and I printed it and painted it, did all the weathering, and
beautiful.
Man, and you know what's so cool? I'm going to tell you, 3D printing has come a long way. So for all the viewers and whatnot that are watching us right now, 8D8 here is a 3D print, and there's so many different type of 3D printer scanners out there that some of them can print that have. Hey, Gabe, hit me on full screen real quick.
Yeah. Okay, let's hit you on full screen.
Yeah, because I want to get out. So this right here is 3D printed droid. All of the lines have been sanded out. Almost, there's maybe 5% of the lines back of this whole droid. But I'm going to tell you guys, what's so crazy is a lot of the stuff nowadays that is getting 3D printed is you can get small things without a lot of 3D printing lines and the details, right, Jens? So because of that, you can create things that could have never been created before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it. I wish I knew the 3D printing myself.
Where do you have? He's about to go order some stuff. People are in. I'm telling you that top having Jabba and then underneath the Rancor.
Yes,
I guarantee that will be a top.
We're gonna make it for sure.
I have.
I'm going to be the first one. I will be the first one. Yeah. I've got my Rancor sitting out by him up here, and it looks like crap, dude.
You need the cave, man. You just need it.
Yes, I do. Yeah, Gabe is really good at spending my money.
Look at how cool this is. I love that.
Gabe, you're familiar with Salacious, right?
Yeah. And we're gonna be having a couple of episodes coming up that are gonna be very interesting, showing the full life-size Regal robot Salacious that we're lucky enough to get it a little earlier than most. So keep an eye out. So look at this. Beautiful. Even the little details, right? That's like the one that they hit their head, right? Chewie hits his head going down. Is that the same little wind chime thing?
This, yeah. This is, yeah.
Similar, right? Like in the Jabba's palace.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Man, I'm so excited seeing your stuff, buddy.
Thank you.
So I could tell right there, that's inside of a DTOF, right? The
It's
side right there. So you could just do essentially the backs, right? Like, or is it the back and the floor?
It's a back wall and it's in the floor. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got it. I love that. Look at this one. Ah, I love that. Look how cool that is. And I just look at how the weathering. I look, Jens, I mean, my hat's off to you. This looks real. Like it looks like real rock, like stone, like
Yeah.
amazing.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Sorry if I'm kind of unprofessional, Jens. I just want you to know this kind of stuff really excites me, man.
Sometimes we get like that, Jens. We get like little kids in a candy store. We're like, oh my god, we gotta have that.
Yeah, awesome.
Look at that, Michael.
Oh, I know, dude. You know what that is, Gabe?
Is it the concept?
It's in it. Tell me if I'm. It's isn't it in his when he's playing with his thing? It's in the background, isn't it? Or is that just the one that goes by?
It's also seen in Mos Eisley just for a couple of seconds.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
Yeah, in the new edition, but in the original, isn't it?
In the original, yeah.
Yeah, you see the front of it. Wow, that thing's huge. Is that yours?
Yes, I made it for the exhibition, and the 3D model was designed by Easy Mail. You know, maybe you know this guy.
I don't. What about the bantha? I saw it being in the works. Did somebody else do the bantha?
Yes, there was a guy from Germany, but I forgot his name. But yes, he did the bantha, and it looks pretty awesome.
So for some of those people that don't know that when we talk about Outpost 1 and Jens' work doing the details of Mos Eisley, which is a lot of work, a lot of people might not know, but in Outpost 1, somebody has created a 6-scale Slave 1 and a 6-scale, like the Hot Toys version, but I think a lot more detail of the Millennium Falcon, correct?
Falcon, yeah. And these were created by Graham Scott.
Is he located over there in Europe?
Yes, he's located in UK.
Okay.
Yeah, and he did this awesome. Yeah,
Slave 1 is freaking
Slave
huge.
1 and Falcon. That's crazy. Yeah. You need to come. You need to come.
Hey, you recognize this guy? There's Matt for you right there.
Hey, Matt, what's up? Yeah, Easy Mail is a fantastic 3D artist. Yes, that's right.
Harry. Yeah, Matt's like his weathering application. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then, Izzy. Beautiful. I just love these. Oh man, look. I mean, I'm sorry, but just look at that right there. Look at the little details, like the little fruit and like the little tray.
Yeah, that's the latest diorama which I created.
Yeah.
Oh, you got even the tauntaun in the back, just like Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool. Oh, nice. When they're taking C-3PO right to the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's like
Jabba's prison, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, dude. I
made 2 versions of it.
Yeah.
And one version is with a tentacle coming out of it.
With that.
Oh, very cool. Is that what didn't Sideshow do one similar?
Diorama? No, I don't. Didn't
They
no.
did something.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't. Look at that. That's really cool. And again, you're saying most of these that we're seeing are designed to fit in a DTOF, right? So just so people watching can kind of get the scale of them.
Yeah, most of the stuff is for detail. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hey, I don't mean to put you on the spot. Holy crap, that's beautiful.
These are smaller, right? Or these are the 3.
Yeah, when we started, we created lots of stuff for 3.75 inch. Yes.
And you still do that, right? If somebody wants it for their figures, you'll
If
still do
somebody
that.
wants it, yeah, still can do it, no problem.
Gotcha.
We have a lot of practice with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the action figures. That's where it all started.
Look at this one. Look at that.
Yeah, this is 6 scale.
Oh wow, that must be huge.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
huge, and it's also for the Mos Eisley 6 scale hull.
So on the
One of-
moisture evaporators, you'll sell just the moisture evaporators by themselves. Do they light up?
Sorry?
The moisture evaporators, will those light up? Do those light up?
Yes. I have one in the back. That's that's also 3D printed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful weathering.
And then you had this one, which I could see the docking bay 94.
Yeah,
That's a cool little detail.
thank you.
Hey, Yen, let's have some fun real quick. Okay, dude. So we got the Jabba. This is what I want. Are you listening? All right. I want Luke's house, Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru. I want their house where where it goes in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then that way I can have the land speeder. I want his house right there. That's what I want. I want to do a diorama of Luke's where he was raised on Tatooine.
that sounds pretty awesome. And you want to have it for 3.75 inch?
Negative.
For
And
6
six?
scale?
So yeah, is that so? How would you? So this is another question. So do you do this for like people like Matt and for people like me? If I want to commission, I really hope my wife's not watching the show right now. so anyway, so like the ring where they look down into the he's got, you could see that like all the white painting where the caves are into the dining room, where his living room is, where they eat or whatever. Yeah. So like where he looks over to the twin suns. So that and then a couple moisture evaporators and then the deal that goes like into the ground.
Mhm.
Talk to me, Chief.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. Yeah.
Golly, I see that smile. He can do it too.
You can do
So
it. Oh,
how-
absolutely.
So how will you do that, Jens, for somebody that's in the States like me? Like if we commission first the Jabba, I mean, doing that with the, so do you build it in maybe 4 pieces and then send it like
Yeah, we
that
can.
like for shipping or in a
For
container?
example, the Java's Palace, which is in the back,
Yes.
it's built in 3 pieces,
Okay.
and it can be shipped in 2 cartons, 2 boxes.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Very cool.
it's doable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. Speaking of,
Yeah.
there it is. Look at that
I
one.
mean, guys, if you know how big the Jabba 6 scale sideshow or Hot Toys piece is, holy crap, that thing is huge right there.
Yeah.
Look at the little Rontor, or I mean, I don't know if it's a Rontor. I call it a Rontor because of Galaxy's Edge. But even the little meat cooking in the back,
Yeah.
I love those details.
Thank you.
Dude.
Look at that.
Are those like 3D printed Jawas right there?
This is actually a Java from Hasbro.
Okay.
Yeah, and I weathered him, so I think it looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got the weapons on the wall right there. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a 3D print racing model. The weapon, yeah.
Look at that. Man. It's like at one point I'm just like speechless, just like looking at these things.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the cool details on it.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Bro, you need to move to the States immediately.
Yeah.
I would love you to live here in Texas, bro.
I would love to be in the States. I should. I think I should. I need to move. I need to move.
I know. Come on, brother. But hey, trust me, you want to be in Texas, Chief. Come on down, buddy. You can get a lot for a lot less.
I have family in the States,
I'll catch you.
in California.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I noticed that you do some of your business collaborations with people in California. I noticed you had mentioned.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that. I love just the way you set it up to like take these pictures. It just like gives it shows, it puts you in that scene. You know what I mean? Like,
Nothing better.
so the Java, how how wide? As far as you think it's what, like a meter, like 3 feet wide, or
More like a meter. Yeah,
around a meter? Okay.
it's about 120 centimeters.
Okay. So just a little over a meter. Okay. So maybe like 3.5 feet, 4 feet,
Yeah.
maybe close.
Yeah, I'm looking at that thing. It's huge. It's funny because I have that same setup with my figures, but boring, nothing around it.
So there it is without the figure. And look at, I mean, just like the little pieces of wood, you know what I mean? That those little details, honestly, is what gives so much character to these.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, Jens, let me ask you. So if one of our viewers are interested in purchasing a DTOF, and I know everyone is different and depends on how busy you are, but typically what's a time frame if I was to say, hey, like this one right here, that's on the screen?
Yeah, the time frame for creating this, it's 2 weeks approximately.
So to get something realistically, you can have something in 4 to 6 weeks, so no problem.
Yes, that's no problem. Yeah,
Awesome. Have you had a problem with shipping to the States or not really?
I just had a problem during the COVID
Yeah.
because it took longer and because there was not so many flights. But
Understand.
now there's no problem and also no damages.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
Jens, is this life size that we're seeing here or no?
Yes, this is a life-size helmet from Black Series,
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
and
You
I
were-
modified it.
Nice.
Yeah, I did some weathering on it and make this cut.
Yeah. Perfect.
I have also a video on my TikTok channel,
Mhm.
and there you see how I did this.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Yeah, and we'll send everyone your way to all your social media. Let's I want to show people your website too. Let's jump on the website so we could kind of navigate through that so people know exactly where to go to purchase your stuff. So let's throw that up on. There you go. So it's legacyarts.de, right? That's
Right.
the website. And here you could kind of see most of his offerings, but you said, right, you could work with a collector to do a custom
Sure.
diorama.
If someone has any ideas, feel free to contact me and send me your ideas, and we can work it out.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yeah, Matt said that yes, from the order, he had a shipment to his house within less than 2 weeks. It's not typical all the time, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. So Matt's gotten a couple of things from you, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't Joseph also, or no? I could have sworn that maybe Joseph might have said he picked up something.
I'm not sure from that.
Beautiful.
He's got a lot from the Jazz Inc. guys, but I don't. He might have recently. I'm not quite sure.
Look at, I have 40 different ideas, Jens.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you. Totally.
I feel like our watchers are going to keep you busy for a little while.
Matt needs to not be selfish. I don't have anything yet, so be quiet, Matt. You already have something. So like Greg was saying on the detox, they are hard. Since I talked to Gabe about the way he set up his beautiful displays in the back, I haven't been. Everything seems to be back ordered. When it comes to that type of stuff.
Yeah, the IKEA stuff seems to be.
Yeah, look at that. The details.
Okay, so you could order. So you could order the smaller pieces individually, right? To dress a set.
Yeah, you can order the small pieces, and then the customers, I gave them the chance to create their own.
Good for you, man. That's awesome.
That's
we
smart.
all have to learn from somewhere, right?
It's well, and it's smart because, like, yeah, you're right. Like some people might say, you know what, I want the gray squares instead of the white squares. I want 2 of these, buckets instead of So I look at that, the little toolbox. I love that. Look at that, Michael. You see that? Oh,
yeah.
a conch droid. Look at that.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, these little squares, you actually see them all around Galaxy's Edge too. Like
Yeah,
they're
the
everywhere.
huge supply generators.
Yeah.
Have you been to Galaxy's Edge, Jens?
Not yet, but I would love. I would love to go there.
So are you going to be going to Star Wars Celebration?
Yes, this the Star Wars celebration. It was, but here in Germany in 2013.
Okay, wow.
It
So the
was.
one that's going to come to the States in the U.S., it's supposed to be here next May. Do you plan on coming?
Yeah, I need to come for sure, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about that.
All right.
Perfect. So, okay. So guys, you know his website. You can go in here. I'm going to put up all his contact information to, there's, yeah, I'll post it up right now, but here's his story.
Yeah, a little
Beautiful.
story.
And then you said you started your own, right? You have a YouTube channel as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'll post that in a second. Give me a
Great.
second. So here you could contact. Yeah. What is your preferred method for people to contact you?
Yeah, they contact me through my website, or they can contact me through Facebook, Instagram. No matter.
Okay.
It's all no
Okay.
problem.
We have. So I'm gonna put up all of your contact information for everybody, so they can see. So you could contact them, WhatsApp, right? Email, obviously the website, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You're on all of them. So he's
Kind of like
not
Gabe.
he's not hard. Yeah, he's like me, right? not hard to get a hold of.
If you want to get a hold of me, you got to get a hold of Gabe. Period.
Oh, here, look at here. We're talking about IKEA. Somebody said that they blame me for it because of that video I did with all the IKEA stuff.
Yeah.
IKEA owes me big. They do. They really do.
Hey, Gabe, you remember that time I went to IKEA and I'm calling you on the phone? You're like, you're handling like a murder case or something. And I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get these. Which
Yeah,
exactly?
I was in court that day.
Yeah, but you know what? You took the time. He might have got the electric chair or whatever. But you took the time to help your Star Wars buddy, dude.
Yeah, that's funny, man. So we're gonna go to your YouTube page, so that way, if you guys are not following him on YouTube, and if you're not following us, obviously subscribe to our channel and subscribe to his channel, and you could kind of see, everything going on. Look at, he's got a link for our show on his channel. So
Really cool. Thank you for that.
yeah, thank you. And a bunch of dioramas, all the process and all that stuff. So definitely sign on and subscribe. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And look at Matt again. Matt has nothing but good things to say about you, Jens. And honestly, so do we. Like just in the short time that we've been talking and getting to, you just seem like such a great, nice person to work with, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot of our viewers in the near future hitting you up for some of these things.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it was a big pleasure for me, and yeah, had a really good time with you. And you guys are awesome. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jens. Thank you. Is there anything else that we kind of missed that you wanted to mention?
No, I think we have it all. Yeah.
Perfect. So any future plans as far as like what's the next big thing? Like what are you working on next?
The Rancor cave.
Top of the Rancor cave. Yeah.
There you go. It's a done deal, Michael. You're that, and I'm telling you.
Right when we go, we stop live.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna stop right on time today. We're gonna right at the hour.
It's hard to believe. Hey, I want you to know, Jens, this is major respect for you because it's freaking early in the morning, bro. And for you to take the time, I understand it's your business and we're plugging your business, but we're plugging something that's badass. You do a fantastic job. You're super classy. And, you know, there's so many people out there that don't know about this type of stuff, you know, and we want to put it out there for our fans and our viewers. Say, hey, look, this is available for you. You know what I mean? There is an unbelievable people want this type of stuff.
There's a big market for this stuff.
There's a big market.
Yeah, and I want to thank you guys for the support, and I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, not a problem, Ken.
Yeah, I want to thank Matt. He helped me to get into the show.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Our pleasure. And like I said, we appreciate the love that you put into your work, right? Because like I said, you could easily just kind of do, you know, some rocks and stuff like that, but you go that extra step, that extra details. And I'm telling you, us Star Wars fans, that's what we're about. We love the little details. We're, you know, and I thank you again for staying up. And, you know, again, it's almost 5 a.m. for you. And we appreciate it so much that you
It
took.
was a pleasure, yeah.
Are you drinking lots of monsters, dude? Because it looks like you're 9 o'clock.
Energy drinks.
You don't, energies or what?
I took some coffee.
Okay. Hey, so next time, Jens, we'll have Matt on the show as well, and because we'd like to definitely have you back on the show again, and we can, you know, do, you know, anytime you have something new that you want to show or whatever, we'll be happy to update on the channel, show our viewers what you got coming. And
we have every day we have some new stuff, so there's a lot of stuff to show.
Sounds good.
Well,
hey, so before I'm sorry, Gabe. So before we let you go, I just to not necessarily plug the Outpost guys, but what is their situation right now? Where if somebody wants to come and see Jens' work, which is at Outpost 1, when are they open yet, or what's their plan to show future people? Because it's kind of a mystery to a lot of people.
Yes, it's open, so visitors can come. The exhibition is open.
Okay.
And if someone wants to see the 6-scale hall, it's also they might get a chance to have a look at it. It's still in the process.
Yeah.
It's planned to be ready in I think in spring next year. It's going to be ready.
How is this working, Jens? Sorry to cut you off. Is this like they charge like a fee, like $25 or something to get in? How does that work?
You mean how the commission?
Yes, exactly. So for example, the owner, what is he getting out of this? What is he doing this just for the fans? Like if me and Gabe fly over there to Germany to go visit Outpost 1, what is it? Does he charge a fee to get in to see? I mean, what is he getting out of all of this?
He's doing this mostly because of his passion.
Okay.
So he has a lot of passion, and he's a really great guy. Yeah. And also, I want to thank Mark for giving me the chance to being a part of this awesome project.
Yeah, we would actually like to get, if you don't mind, get a hold of Mark for us, because he reached out to me on my personal channel, but I would love to have it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it a little bit once we log off right now. So Jens, if you wouldn't mind just hanging tight just a quick second, and just so we could chat a little bit right after this show, okay?
Right, okay.
Hang tight just 1 second, all right? So, all right, guys, so thank you everybody for watching Jens. Again, that's some amazing stuff. Guys, really quick, just a quick update. So next week we have an awesome show lined up, right? We're going to have Mr. Tom Spina join us on Saturday to talk about some of the new releases and obviously the Salacious Crumb. Hopefully we'll have it by then. We might not. The shipping process might be a little iffy, but the week after, we're going to have some amazing industry guests that worked on Return of the Jedi. Well, just trust us. You're not going to want to miss the next few episodes, guys. So
yes. And also, again, for you studio scale lovers, we've got Mr. Mark Elkins that we're going to be doing a recording this week and show his beautiful collection. Right. He's not just a fantastic, studio scale builder, but he's an incredible collector of all of the stuff that we love. So.
And then to top off the month, like I mentioned, on the 28th, Michael and I will be at Disneyland Galaxy's Edge, meeting up with Lee, with Joseph, with Sean, with David. It's just going to be an awesome time. We'll probably do a short live video, hopefully, right, Michael, from Galaxy's Edge.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah, we got to do something.
We'll
say hello to all of our viewers and whatnot.
Yeah. So we'll do something, guys. So again, the next couple of Saturdays, free them up because there's definitely going to be some exciting shows coming up. All right. Yes, so thank you again, guys. Michael, any last words?
Love the viewers. You know, keep the love and the passion of collecting. You know, Gabe and I love you guys so much. And every week we just are continuing to grow the channel and are just having such a good time meeting, you know, friends and collecting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much, guys, for your Saturday.
You guys have a great night.
Good night, guys. We'll see you soon.